What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Inside the UFC. It is the news that everybody's been waiting to hear. Former UFC heavyweight champion, former light heavyweight champion, UFC Hall of Famer, Randy the Natural Couture. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you, and I'm in suspense, man. What's going on? You have a big announcement?
Yeah, what's not going on with me these days? Hanging with you, I'm having trouble keeping up, but I can't hardly sit in the booth with you and watch this sport. You know, I've been retired now for it'll be a year in February, and not get the itch, not get the bug. I just signed a new 4-fight contract with the UFC. My first fight will be on March 3rd against the big man, Tim Sylvia, going back after the heavyweight title.
Wow. Wow. Now, is this something you thought about for a long time? Is that, you know, when you hung those gloves up after the Chuck Liddell fight, you were like, that's it, it's over, I'm done, I'm going to find something else to do with my life. Is there just nothing else this exciting? Is that what it is?
Well, I think that's part of it. I think once you're a fighter, it's kind of hard to shake that loose, and just kind of got me thinking. I started watching a lot of these guys compete, especially in the heavyweight division, having been a heavyweight when I started in this sport, and just feel like I have more fights left in me. I feel like it's time to get back in there.
Now, the number, you're 43 years old.
43, that's right.
How much longer do you think that you can do this? I mean, is there a time? I mean, is it all BS? Are there factors that people aren't factoring in, like as far as like your nutrition, how much you take care of your body, the fact that you don't abuse alcohol or drugs?
It's really hard for me to say. I don't think there's any one standard that you can measure. Guys are competing at a high level at a later and later age. I'm as fast or as good as I ever was. I'm confident that I can go out and compete and win.
Now, you signed a 4-fight deal?
4 fights, 2 years. That'll put me at 45.
Wow. And you think that'll be the end, or are we going to see a 50-year-old Randy Couture?
It's funny because before I retired, that was the most common question I got. How long can you keep doing this? When are you going to hang it up? And then after I retired this last year, the barrage, when are you coming back? We want you to come back. And I'm sure it'll flip back the other way now. How long can you keep going? But, you know, that's all right.
The decision to fight Tim Sylvia, did the Monson fight inspire you?
In the Monson fight, he showed a conservative attitude that's not going to get him where he wants to be ultimately. He fought not to lose instead of going out and fighting to win. He could have finished that fight. But I definitely think it's the wrong frame of mind. I think sooner or later that conservative attitude, he covets that belt so deeply that it's going to come back and bite him in the butt. And you know, again, I liked him. I got nothing against him. I'd consider him a friend, but it won't preclude me from going out and getting after him.
So your criticism of him is basically his cautious attitude, trying to not to lose instead of trying to win.
Absolutely. I think that ultimately that will be his undoing. I don't think that's really the way Tim wants to fight. You know, when he had the opportunity to step it up and really impress people and show what kind of fighter he can be, he didn't do it. And Tim's the kind of fighter that has to generate some kind of animosity. He did it with Monson. He did it with Andre. He likes to talk, to kind of create in his own mind, I think, that animosity so he can go out and fight. And I think that he's going to have a little trouble. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I think he'll have a little trouble doing that.
Will you be surprised if Tim starts talking about you?
I'm expecting it, actually. Like Tito, you kind of got to know what you're getting into, and I think he probably will. He'll
have you like rolled in your head the stuff that he could say?
Yeah,
old man,
he'll pull it
washed
out.
Up.
Yeah, oh yeah, like I haven't heard that before. I hope he brings a cane too.
Now, do you have a map in your head of where you want to go after Tim Sylvia, or you just Tim Sylvia first, let's get through this, and then let's figure out how we feel, how we perform, and then go on? How do you handle it from here?
Well, I think you definitely... I started this whole thing 10 years ago, taking it 1 fight at a time, and I think I have to continue with that mindset. Certainly can't look past Tim Sylvia. I want to fight the best guys in the world and compete against those guys. Absolutely. Why not? Why should everybody else have all the fun?
Well, you know what? I have never been one to doubt you. You're one of my personal heroes. I mean, the fights that you've had in the UFC have been some of the greatest fights in the history of mixed martial arts, some of the most defining fights in all the sport. And it's a pleasure to have you back, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
You bet.
Randy Couture, baby. Never a dull moment. What's going to happen? I don't know. We're going to hear more from Randy next.